O'Shea Jackson Jr. kicks off hour number 3. We've been audibling throughout the rest of the last hour, and it's because we're our cup runneth over with Jacksons or cubes or however you want to put it. O'Shea Jackson Jr. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, is in a theater near you a week from Friday. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. I'm glad I'm back.
That was a lot of fun. And again, it's one of those moments as a host of a show where like, okay, O'Shea's ready if you want to bring him out.
Yeah.
And his dad can stay till the end of the hour. Cube can stay to the end of the hour. And plus, I just know you were ready. You didn't have to have all that makeup on. You just roll out of bed looking this way. You know?
See, I'm out here. What Kobe Bryant teaches us is to always be prepared no matter what. Just throw me the ball and see what I do with it.
And what you do is you win.
That's right.
With
Mamba mentality.
Which is why you are as successful as you are, right?
Obviously.
Or why you're wearing Laker shoes right now.
Well,
here on the show.
No. These are my Vegetas. These are
What
my
are those?
Dragon Ball Zs.
Okay.
But I'm always wearing my Laker heart.
But that's like those aren't Laker colors. I don't know if it's
this is blue.
Oh, that's blue. I see. It's not.
Rich.
It's not
Come
purple.
on, now, these are Michigan.
It's a screen. It's
These
a
are
screen.
Michigan
Although
right
those are Rams. Those are Rams colors too.
That's right. That's true. You know, Todd Gurley, the Dirty 30. I hope you're all right, man, because we need you.
What? Do we have? Can we? Jason, can you get ready our the way that we've been getting into this story the last couple of days, courtesy of Stephen A. Smith, please, if you don't mind, because it not only applies to what's going on with your Lakers team, it also applies as to what was going on with Todd Gurley at the end of last season. Go for it. Hit
What the hell happened?
That's what. Yeah, I mean, you know, so
I thought it was gonna be something deep.
no. I mean, that's the way he started his conversation with Magic the other day, and that's his fully That's the way someone from Hollis, Queens starts a conversation.
Yeah,
but,
I feel that.
So what's going on with your Lakers? Let's start with that one first off. O'Shea, I mean, what's up with that?
I just want to start off the interview by saying, go Lakers. You know, you're looking at a true homegrown fan from the Forum. You know, it's hard to find us now these days.
Yes.
And we're going to be all right. And I love that the league doesn't think so. I'm glad that everybody's getting their shine. All you single-digit championship teams, throwing your parades, get your shirts, get your hats. It'll be time. It's time for the king to return. Not just LeBron. I'm talking about the Lakers, the logo, 16-time, the most winning franchise in the league. We'll be back.
The logo's in Los Angeles, all right, O'Shea.
Yeah, you know, we all go through phases, Rich.
No, but the logo's also in Staples, just, you know, for the Clippers.
Look, no matter what, a Clippers success or their failure, they try to connect it to the Lakers somehow. You guys have bobblehead night, and you have a former Laker in a suit for your bobblehead. They have Jerry West for bobblehead night. You got to use the Lakers no matter how you get to it. That's what the Clippers do. You know, they gotta leech off us. It's fine. I get it. We're great. But take it to Seattle. Like, I don't have time.
What do you mean take them to Seattle?
Take them to Seattle. They could move them to Fort Lauderdale. It just really doesn't matter. I just feel like they're always trying to divide our city. No matter what sport you look into, except Kings go, and go Sparks go. Okay. But, no matter if y'all win a championship or two or three or four, this is a Laker town, and it irks them. It gets to them. It gets under their skin, and I love that.
Well, let me take this one at a time here. I know you're a big fan and all. Clippers are moving to Inglewood, though, which is where you grew up watching the Lakers to begin with.
Yeah, once again, trying to leech off of it.
I understand.
They love it.
I understand. The Clippers have a playoff team as currently constituted. That took two off of the defending world champs that the Blazers couldn't do, and that the Rockets only were able to match. They also have a max contract available for somebody that might be playing in Game 5 tonight in a Toronto Raptors uniform, potentially.
Perfectly fine.
Or somebody who is waiting to come back from a calf injury to play in Game 1 of the NBA Finals, potentially.
It doesn't faze me, man.
I'm not trying to faze you. I'm trying to actually, talk reality with you a little bit here.
I love the players.
Yeah.
I hate the fans.
Clipper fans?
Yeah, Clipper fans.
Why? They
Except
haven't
Billy
had
Crystal.
anything.
Respect to Billy Crystal. Because he's been there from the jump. Respect to Billy Crystal.
Are you saying they're bandwagon jumpers?
Where were they before? What you talking about? Yes, of course. I'm glad that y'all make the playoffs and shoot champagne for making it into the playoffs and all of that. That's great. You know, I can't even remember when the Lakers used to do that because we've been winning before I can even be thought of, and it's all right. It's all right to celebrate success, but we're the Lakers. Our success usually ends with a ring. We won't be as happy as they are to make things like the playoffs. And we Laker fans have a saying: if the Lakers can't win, at least the Clippers gonna lose.
O'Shea Jackson Jr. here on the Rich Eisen Show. You are living in a glass house. You're stone throwing right now.
Look,
from a glass house right now.
I guess. I mean, when they catch up, when they get to double-digit championships, maybe we'll talk.
But this sounds like me with a Yankee fan and a Red Sox fan over there, where you want to talk a little bit more recently. You're in all seriousness.
Yeah.
You are not concerned with which has transpired over the last 4 weeks.
I'm not going to say concerned.
Since the minute Magic Johnson held his press conference on the last night of the season in Staples, you're not concerned about the direction of this franchise right now.
I'm not concerned. I'm frustrated. I'm for sure frustrated. You know, there's a couple of things that are happening in the front office that are frustrating. You know, there shouldn't be, between Magic and Rob, Magic shouldn't be the one that has to leave and step down and do all that. I get he has other ventures and all that stuff, but I just feel that once our problems in the front office are taken care of, once they've gotten rid of all the cooks that are in that kitchen and, you know, let it be one, then yeah, we'll be able to move forward. But when I look at my position, I got 3 young horses, four if you count Josh the Hitman Hart. Then we got the number 4 pick with LeBron James and cap space. I just don't. I'm not worried like everybody wants me to be.
No,
I just don't believe in that.
I do like their roster.
Yeah,
it just seemed so ill-fitting based on some of the players that they put around him. Not signing Brook Lopez is something that Magic took the hit for on First Take earlier this week. But I'm confused why you're such a Kobe fan, clearly, and you have the Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Why can't Pelinka have that, since that's Kobe's guy?
Because
that's who clearly Jeannie Buss is listening to, as this should be my guy because he's Kobe's guy. I'm assuming that's the triangle right here.
If Kobe wanted to be in the front office, Kobe would be in the front office. Just because you're my agent, I'm not going to include you as an extension of me. Right now, the way that the picture is being painted, it's making Rob Pelinka look a little like Littlefinger. You know, he's looking a little Peter Baelish. And, we don't need any conspiracies within the Laker brand. Well, we're already the best soap opera on TV.
Let's continue with this. Chris Brockman was, we were talking about this, O'Shea Jackson Jr. here on the Rich Eisen Show, assigning Game of Thrones characters to the current politics going on down the street here at El Segundo. Clearly, Jeannie Buss is Khaleesi, right? Okay. That's who Kobe told her to be when she was going through her family.
How'd that work out?
I know.
How'd that work out in the show?
We were asking the other day, who is the dragon that can come and melt Magic statue out in front if he is the issue? Kobe. Was
you guys
that
are
one
out of control?
Hold on a minute. Then you certainly won't like this one.
Oh, great.
You know who Magic is?
No.
Jon Snow. Because hold on a minute. Because he's the one that keeps telling Jeannie,
I don't want it.
First of all, he doesn't want it.
You're my queen. I don't want it.
He's the one who keeps telling Jeannie, you're my queen, as he sticks the knife in. Which on Monday, of all the days for him to go on First Take, I know that these things were separate in the same way that you and your dad showed up separate today. Yeah. That was not planned whatsoever.
How it happens.
Exactly. But if you promoting Godzilla would in any way, shape, or form damage the big 3, wouldn't you call up and say, let's do it a different day? That's what I'm saying by Magic here. Like, he's Jon Snow, like, oh, you're my queen, you're my queen, you're my queen. But
I mean, that's pretty good. But in this world,
yeah.
I would say that Rob Pelinka's Littlefinger.
I would, by the way, I'm not disagreeing with that
totally
either.
Like that. But Littlefinger's gone and Rob's still here, so it cancels out, man. I'm sorry. Don't count. The Lakers will be all right. I know you guys, I know especially you. I know y'all waiting for us to fall, and y'all are just
waiting,
basking in it.
Where have you been the last 6 years?
What have y'all been doing over there in the East without LeBron? Nothing. That's cool.
I mean,
we'll be all right. As long as y'all don't win and we win, I'm good. As long as the Celtics don't win the championship,
you're not
that's
doing
a
any winning
season for a Laker fan.
You're not doing any winning either.
Look, man. All right. We'll stay at the house with me then. Chill out. You know what the best part about Godzilla King of the Monsters?
What is it?
We destroy Boston in the movie. We level it. Just level it. I love it. It's so many references. So Laker fans dream Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Oh, my gosh. Dodger fans, too, because obviously the Celtics standing in their way.
And the Rams.
Patriots and Rams.
Lakers, golden dragon.
Did you change this? Did you go to the screenwriter and director and say, the only way I'm doing this film is if you change the city that gets destroyed to Boston?
That was just, by the old gods and the new. That was just luck. That was just luck, And everybody knows God is a Laker fan. So,
oh my God,
we had to just destroy. Boston is destroyed. Ghidorah levels Boston, the golden Laker dragon.
Word. Oh,
Three-headed monster, big three.
Gosh.
Check it out.
All right, so Godzilla, King of the Monsters,
right.
We saw a clip.
Yeah.
And we asked to get another clip from the filmmakers because you didn't say much in this clip.
Right. You saw those hands?
Well, you backed up. Well, you talked. Talked with your body. That's next level acting. That's next level acting. O'Shea Jackson Jr. here on the Rich Eisen Show. But it looks like what people should expect from this series, correct?
Yes. And, the reason why we didn't have a clip is because my character, Chief Warrant Officer Barnes, he is a part of the military branch of Monarch known as G-Team. And, when I'm around, it's usually the Titans are around. I'm usually in the worst position possible. Being a soldier in a Godzilla movie has got to be like the worst job. Everybody's just, all right, this is it. He's about to die. And so it's, it's a couple of Easter eggs and spoilers in most of my scenes.
Okay. Very good. And we're showing right now the still of you backing up.
You see them hands?
Those hands are.
Give me the ball, coach.
That's method acting. Yeah, you want the ball. You're spotting up for three. You're wide open. You're like, you hit me. Hit me. And then the cast as well. We're speaking of Thrones. Charles Dance, who plays Tywin Lannister.
That's right.
Did you pick his brain about any Game of Thrones?
We're not in those scenes.
You're not in those scenes together.
No. And I didn't see him at the premiere. Warner Brothers. I didn't see him there.
All right, Bradley Whitford, Vera Farmiga, Kyle Chandler, coach from
Kyle Chandler. Yep.
Coach from Friday Night Lights. Coach Taylor.
Coach
that was
what
one
a
of
guy.
That was yeah.
Yeah, super dope. And when I first got there, I didn't know that his accent was like for real. Mm-hmm. So I was like, wow, this dude's in character. He's really like milking that accent, but they're like, no, that's Kyle. He's got the air streamer on the back of the truck. Like he likes sleep under the stars type of guy.
That's him, huh?
And I know him from the Peter Jackson King Kong. So I was like, oh my God, Godzilla has the dude from King Kong, and they're like, we're low key sneak dissing. And so, I loved it. He's a super dope guy.
And it's Millie Bobby Brown's debut, correct?
Yeah, the young legend, or Arya. Yeah, Millie Bobby holds it down in this film.
Okay.
I call her Millie Bobby because it sounds like Ricky Bobby, so that's just like a thing I do.
But you called her Arya.
Yeah, that's young Arya.
Okay.
She's holding us down.
Who's the Arya in the Lakers situation?
Oh, no, that's going to be the free agent, the young person who goes west of Westeros because nobody knows what's over there.
Well, nobody does know what's over here right now.
That's right. Listen.
Who's LeVar Ball?
By the way, delusional Laker fan is my favorite Laker fan.
Delusional Laker fan?
Is my favorite.
That's cool. What are you guys called? You Celtics. You guys still think y'all going to win over there with Giannis and Kawhi and stuff? That's not delusional?
Kawhi's leaving. Kawhi's not going to be in the East
anymore. We don't know
anymore.
this.
Kawhi's not going to be in the East
anymore. So is Kyrie, though, bud.
Yeah.
So is Kyrie.
Oh.
Great. Guess what we did without him? We were 4 minutes from the finals last year.
You were what?
Last year, 4 minutes from the finals without him.
4 minutes from the finals.
You know what?
That sounds like a book.
Look, O'Shea, I'm here for your Boston hate. I'm here for it.
Oh,
okay?
Thank you.
Speaking as somebody who's from New York City and a diehard Yankee fan, I would take it in liquid form and inject it into my veins. I would do that.
That's what's up.
Okay, and I say this because you know my wife again. You were on her pod a couple times. She's from the Boston area. Okay, I've married into a Boston family. They're fully aware how I feel about it.
You're so strong.
I appreciate that, but you really don't have much of a position right now to carp on a Celtic fan as a Laker fan. You just really are. You don't.
I mean,
have
are they
position.
winning championships?
No, I know that, but you don't have you're out of position under the boards right now. You're reaching in. You're going over the top. I'm like kind of calling the foul right now, and I'm sending it.
Look,
you know
that's
what I mean?
fine.
That's it. Just you don't have much of a.
Listen,
position.
I am a Los Angelino. I'm a Los Angeles Laker. A non-Laker fan will never see me sweat. I will die with the Golden Army. They will bury me at center court, and I will not let a Bostonian get under my skin.
You have LeBron, and he doesn't even want to be here.
That's not true. There's just no movies anywhere else. Space Jam 2 can only happen here.
He doesn't want to be here.
Also, Warner Brothers film.
You're in Space Jam, right, too?
I'm not in Space Jam.
What?
Non-Laker fans like you got my joke wrong on Twitter. I missed a radio show and said that I was resting a groin injury so I could prepare to film Space Jam 2, which is exactly what LeBron did for most of the games. So it was a joke that non-Laker fans didn't get, put it on IMDb, and it just spread out. But Warner Brothers, I will take any job.
In Space Jam 2.
In Space Jam 2, except like being from Boston or anything like that.
So basically, for anybody out there,
Yeah.
O'Shea Jackson Jr., currently not in Space Jam 2, was just
I don't know why.
was just making a load management joke, which, by the way, not many people make load management jokes. That's next level. I appreciate that.
I don't like saying load management and groin injury and
I know.
the same
Where
thing.
did it come from? Load management.
Who made that up?
What's going on?
Who started that?
I think you could take a pill for load management, right?
You'd have to be in a bathtub,
Or no, just
outside.
you need a little bit more bran in your diet, or take a pill for load management problems. But
Bran Stark sucks.
So,
Anti-Bran Stark.
Who is Bran in the Lakers situation? Who's the new, whoever the new owner would be? Magic is like 3 different characters.
Yeah, right.
In this whole thing.
What a guy.
Bran is Jerry West.
Ew.
How about that? Jerry West just sitting back, knowing it's all going to come back on his lap.
Bran Stark
It's all
looks
going
like
to come back. It's all going to come back to him.
No, Bran was Jim Buss, who did nothing to be the king.
Yeah, right. That's perfect.
He
That's
didn't
year one.
he didn't deserve it anyway.
That is a good one. And LeVar is Varys, right?
Yeah, right.
Whispering.
Low key.
Whispering.
His little birds.
And then LeBron came in and just Dracarys'd him out of the picture.
Well, who's LeBron?
Who is LeBron? Well, if it's according to you, it's somebody who doesn't want to be in Westeros anymore. So maybe that's Arya.
Bounce.
Right?
Please.
That's the
What's west of Westeros? Nobody knows. It's where the map stops.
The Resteros.
He's not going nowhere, bro.
The Resteros is what's west of
Oh,
Westeros.
yeah? I like that.
The Resteros.
I'm still in that.
The King of the Monsters, Godzilla King of the Monsters, is in theaters near you Friday, May 31st. The man who plays the role of Jackson Barnes. And it's amazing. He plays himself in this movie, a guy who's totally delusional about his favorite basketball team. It's very strange.
I just want to say go Lakers and nobody else.
When are you coming back on, O'Shea?
Man,
it's been too long.
Look,
you say
all right.
whenever, but you're too busy.
That's not true.
Your career's
I'd be
blowing
bored
up
at
and-
the house. The Lakers are not good.
We finally got it out of him.
But we still the best. The worst Laker franchise is better than the best of anything else.
Okay. Says O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Holla at your mans. I'll see you at Staples.
Okay. At O'Shea Jackson Jr. on both Twitter and Instagram.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.